face me. And now with no prior, me telling you nothing, just give me 5 nice slow air squats, which you consider ideal, beautiful air squats at your pace.
This is setup, I feel like.
All right, so we got some things we can work with.
Sure we do.
All right, let's start right off the bat with, first of all, depth's fantastic. It's going to be a compliment sandwich.
You're supposed to tell me it's a compliment sandwich.
Depth's fantastic. So don't move. So let's take your stance where you feel you are right now and just kick your heel out a little bit just to widen your stance just a hair. Even just a smidge more. There you go, okay. Toes out just a little bit, okay. And now same deal. And now I want you to go down in the bottom of the squat, slow, half as slow as you were last time, and I'm going to tell you when to stop.
Okay.
So go down, slow, slow, slow. Stop right there. Okay, don't move. From this position, okay, depth's good, knees are tracking nice, weight's distributed nice. The only thing I don't like is what's going on here. I'm going to try to lift up your chest. And now your arms move, chest hasn't moved at all, not even 1 cent. So now, try to raise your chest a little bit. And now like that, if I push you forward a bit, no, push your hips forward a bit. If I let you go, you're probably going to fall. So what I'm going to slowly maintain that position. I'm going to slowly remove my leg and slowly try to fight for that with your own little central nervous system there. Fight, 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 fight. And come back up. Now I want you to go down at still, got a lot of work to do. Try to stop at that same spot. So what you were doing before, you've got some flexibility issues that's really causing your chest to come down forward, but it's not being helped by the fact that you're going down so deep, like ass to grass deep, that there's no way you're going to be able to keep a vertical chest. So I'd rather have you stop instead of 8 inches below parallel, 2 inches below parallel, and let's improve your torso as much as we can. So let's go down and give you stop when you feel like you're 2 inches below parallel. Slow, slow. Yeah, right there, good. Now, don't move your legs at all. Try to lift your chest as much as you can. Push now. What you need to do to try to get that happen is drive your knees out and try to push your hips forward at the same time. Relax, hold that as much as you can. And up. That's actually significantly better than you were before, because when you were down on the bottom before,
Crumpled up.
you were down, this deep and with rounded out. Now at least when you're 2 inches below, your back is a little bit closer to being in a good stable position. Okay. So give me 5 more slow squats, you trying to hit that position every time. Stop. Now lift your chest. There, don't fall backwards. And up. And down. Stop. Don't move. Yeah, chest up. That was the whole body up. That was the whole body up. We said chest up. Failure to follow simple instructions is not going to get you far in this world. Let's go ahead and squat down. Down, down, down. Stop. Now lift that chest. A little bit better. Now try to push your hips forward to stretch out that groin and lift your chest at the same time. I'm going to give you some assistance on that. So once again, I'm going to drive you forward a bit. Do you feel it stretching your groin at all?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Now lift these up. Now don't move. Now, I know this is an unrealistic position for you, but as I take my leg away, maintain as much of it as you can.
Okay.
And up. Okay, relax, relax. So overwhelmingly, the biggest thing we need to work on with you, stance is fine. You're not shifting really that bad back and forth, and you're weighting your heels and weighting your toes. Knees are tracking well. Depth's good. It's just you getting vertical with your torso, yeah. And a lot of people say it's going to be your hamstring flexibility. But here's the deal, right? So if you're down, how to explain this? If you're down like this and you have to be really caved over forward because you can't lift your chest up, right? So you look at my hips. If I'm like this and I lift my torso up, well, now all my weight's behind my center, I'm going to fall backwards. So when I'm here, it's not enough for me just to lift my chest. My hips have to shift forward to compensate for that. So that's why when I got behind you with my leg, I'm trying to drive your hips forward to stretch your groin out a little bit. So what would probably benefit you greatly would be in your warm-up, to come down here, get in a squat stance like this, and you're going to get yourself into what's at this time an unrealistic vertical squat for yourself. You're going to go right down, use this pole so you can get straight up, and if you let go of the pole, you're probably going to fall backwards, but that's okay, we're just getting loose. And just pull your groin, your hips, towards the pole, and just feel that stretch. And it'll also stretch out your ankle flexibility as well. And little by little, go from here, after you get loose, to, light touching without falling back, to barely that, to hands out without it moving, and now you're just falling right back. And it's not going to took several decades for you to get that tight.
Yes.
It's not going to take 1 week to undo that. But if you actually do this, and I check back in with you 2, 3, 4, 5 months later, there's no way you're not going to have a better squat. So go ahead, try it on there. Everything stays the same, yep. And now, yeah, tight belly, and now pull your hips, your butt towards there, and try to keep your heels on the ground while you do that.
Oh my God.
Yes, that's those little safe words, what we want to hear. There you go. How does that feel? Flatly terrible?
Yeah, it's awful.
If you were to let go, would you fall backwards?
100%.
Okay, that's all right. Like I said, this every single solitary day, because again, it's not only your hips, but to get your hips further forward, this has to stretch out every day too. And people get so nervous, my knee, it's gonna, it's above the plane of my toe, perfectly and utterly fine. We don't want them crazy flared out, but you're gonna have to have your knee forward where your toe is to have that good ankle mobility so you can actually get forward in your squat. That's your new friend. So basically that pole is giving you a counterbalance. You're pulling on something way out in front of you so that you don't fall over. So now we're just going to replace it with something like this. 25-pound plate, held out in front, and you'll be able to squat down and hold a probably unrealistic, squat position. But if we put 10 or 15 of those in your warm-up, not only will your shoulders be wicked jacked for beach season, but you will actually get into a better squat, and little by little will lower the weight, so you're doing more of the work.
Okay.
So just punch it out in front, and really slow, we're not in a rush. Stop right there. That's a nice squat.
I do this every day. I've done it before, so
And now go ahead, back up. Now drop that and grab the 15-pounder. Let's see if we can still replicate that with a lighter weight.
shoulders won't be as jacked. That's okay.
And how's the width? Did you creep back? Okay, I can live with that. That's all right. Now just kick your toes out just a little bit more. Yeah. This one was fine. This one was fine. There you go. Now you can drive those knees out hard too. All right, nice and slow. Stop. Man, if we could just Photoshop that out and be like, yeah, it's fixed, there's no problem. Okay, nice. Back up. 15's good. Grab the 10-pound dumbbell. You might need a lot less help than we thought, which is good. Slow, slow, slow. Stop right there. Now, can you, even in that position, without me touching you, see now, can you drive your hips forward a little bit more? Okay, that's about all you got. It's all right. Definitely better. I mean, now from where you were first, we could still make this improve, but this is much more of a straight line than was like a Ninja Turtle back. So I'd load that all day long. Go ahead, stand back up. Grab that teeny little 5-pounder, and let's see if we can do it with that. Go a little bit slower, since that's the lightest weight, and really think about feel your body, right? Feel if you're going back, correct it, come forward. If you're going forward, correct it, come back. Drive your knees out. Think about all the things you want to do right. Nice and slow. Tight belly on the start. Stop. Ooh, yeah, shift forward just a little bit. Yep, there you go. Nice, and come up. Now stay right where you are. Don't move your feet. Drop that weight on the floor, because here's the deal. 5 pounds ain't that much, okay? So I think you can get a lot closer to that squat than what you showed me initially, okay? It may not be exact, but you got a lot more of a better squat than you think. So go really slow. You can put your hands out in front and just try to replicate that position. 5 pounds was not that much. Slow, slow, slow. Slow, stop. Ooh, ooh, fight. Chest up just a hair. Yeah, come back up. Way better. Way, 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 way better. Definitely take that. That just means you were totally sandbagging the first squat that you did. You will pay with burpees.